Hello and welcome to this course on spectral theory of graphs and hypergraphs. This is a brief introduction to tell you about how this course was born, what it is about, and how it is structured. So first of all, my name is Raffaella Mulas. I am a mathematician and I work at the Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam as an assistant professor. And I am involved in the BeyondTheEdge Marie Curie Doctoral Network grant, which is funded by the European Union and led by Chris Bick. And my role within this grant is that of a co-supervisor and a lecturer, which is why I'm giving this course, which is in a flipped classroom format. So first of all, what's the goal? The goal is to introduce spectral methods in discrete mathematics with emphasis on the normalized Laplacian for graphs and hypergraphs and on the non-backtracking Laplacian for graphs. And the course has both classical results and more recent developments, and it is largely based on my own research. So I mentioned that it is in a flipped classroom format. What does this mean? The students will have lecture notes that they will study on their own. Then they will have these recorded videos that they will watch on their own. And then there will be in-person sessions that will take place in Marseille in October. And during these sessions, they will have the opportunity to work in groups and discuss the exercises together and also ask me questions. So let's start by saying something about the lecture notes. The notes are divided into 3 sections. So graph normalized Laplacian, hypergraph normalized Laplacians, and graph non-backtracking Laplacian. And the notes can be read with different levels of depth, depending on your background and on your interests. In particular, section 1 and 3 contain quite technical proofs, but you are free to skip them if it's too far from your background. So please don't let the proofs scare you, don't let them stop you. In particular, I'm referring to the proofs of the Cheeger inequalities. And I should also say that in section 1.4 about petal graphs and book graphs and the spectral gap from 1, I present a nice result that actually has very technical proof, but I decided not to put the 20 pages long proof in these notes. Instead, I'm just giving a summary of the idea so that you understand the method behind the proof. And also in section 2 about hypergraphs, I didn't put proofs because I wanted to focus on the general idea and also on an application to biology to show you how spectral theory of discrete structures can be applied. And also I decided not to put proofs in this section because I feel like most of the proofs for the hypergraph case are actually based on the ideas of the proofs for the graph case, but are much more complex, much more technical. And since I'm already putting all the technical details for the graph case, I decided not to put them for the hypergraph case. Then what else? Yes, so section 2 and 3 are actually independent of each other. So if you don't like hypergraphs, which I don't think is the case if you are involved in the BeyondTheEdge grant, but if you don't like hypergraphs, you can skip section 2. And if you don't like non-backtracking operators, you can skip section 3, although I don't see how people would not like non-backtracking operators. And there are many exercises in the lecture notes. Some of them are introductory and other ones are open questions. So feel free to pick the ones that are more interesting for you. And I would suggest that you start working on the exercises that are easier for you on your own, so that when you meet all together in Marcel, you can maybe discuss the details together. And maybe you already have something to share also with me and with the others. Yes, I think that's it about the lecture notes. Then, as I said, yes, there are the in-person sessions and also these recorded videos. And the goal of the videos is to give a brief overview of the topics that are covered in the lecture notes. But I will not present technical details in the videos, and I will not go through the proofs. So the lecture notes are much deeper than the videos, and there are a few results that I present in the videos which are not in the lecture notes. So there are some differences, but more or less the videos give an overview of the lecture notes. Yeah, so I think I said what I wanted to say for the introduction. So see you in the next video.